Where you find the weathercock?
Yes, I have the weathercock.
That's what it
Within my
says, right?
hand.
Yeah, weathercock.
Yes, there is a weathercock. We actually... But where are you seeing this?
It's about a little more. No, yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yes, we actually talked about that once before.
Nice. I read my past
the
future
weathercock
mind.
in...
Wait.
returns the-
Is there anything else we can do?
No.
Good. Get out. Get in.
Get in!
My crotch?
Get in my
We're
crotch.
past that now. That was a different episode.
Alright. So it's been a while since we've discussed
Yes. Go on.
weird things.
It has been.
Even though, yeah. This goes beyond the usual weird.
Yeah. I mean,
so all right.
yes.
Do you know
Mhm.
about this thing that some guys seem to find joy in, where you put a metal rod into your pee hole?
Huh.
You don't know about it.
Delicious.
Elliot just did it.
Ah,
I've never
It
heard
is-
of that.
somebody. I've seen a picture of it.
Wow.
Somebody sent me a picture of it.
I'm so sorry.
And this thing was just so thick that I think I would
Those are
die.
Seriously fresh vegetables too.
I think I would die. I would at least want to die. Like, I would probably...
That sounds like torture more so than like something you would willingly do.
I don't know.
In fact, like
In-
that makes
In
me
the comments, if you have stuck something in your pee hole, did it feel good?
Okay,
Should we try this? Should we make a video of this? It'll be on
Wow.
pornhub.com/Firefox. FoxFire, I mean.
Suppose this whole field study thing isn't.
It makes me think of like
Take the med-
that
I wonder what the
weird
others
like
in group
fish
B are
parasite
doing.
thing that like it lives in the Amazon.
Yes.
Like we are.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know about this thing?
Some fish
Okay,
parasite in the
so
Amazon that...
if you
sounds like-
pee,
Oh, it goes
Yeah,
up your stream and like...
it
Yeah.
swims up your stream and just lodges itself in there.
Yes.
Instructor Sarah says it's about Arcus, but I don't
Doesn't
think
sound
that's the
fun.
only reason we've been brought
I
together.
It doesn't
as I
sound like a good
understood, it was this is excruciatingly painful.
But is it different because there's like a bug type thing in there just doing stuff, or...
I don't even know if it's like it's trying to do that. It might just be like, oh hey, here's some water I can swim up,
It seems
or
as though
something
she's
weird
trying
like
to make
that.
us
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But
Things. Like all kinds of
Her-
things, big
wow.
and small.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't wrap my head around those.
I got the small for you. You'll have to find the big.
Yeah.
it's right here.
Right here in my hand.
Instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you?
I like
flow for a
the
change?
voices. Not specifically the voices, but the fact that we don't have to say all this. It's like...
But if you don't plant your
We
seeds,
waste a
relief.
lot of
they're
time
just gonna blow away with the next big
trying
blast
to
of
read
fall.
this junk.
Yeah.
What do we have?
Right now I'm just pressing X when they're done. And it's much faster.
Our reasons?
I hadn't considered that.
My reason for enrolling was quite simple. I aim to come ever closer to my goal.
What is your
or
goal,
rather,
girl?
To the person whom I regard as such.
Who's that?
This is neither the time
It's
nor the place
Rean!
to discuss such matters.
That's what it's sounding
Best
like.
to save that topic for another
Is
day.
this a unexpected
What
like?
about you, Elisa?
Dude, she's some
Why
kind of
did you
childhood
enroll
friend
at
that...
the Academy?
Didn't he, like, have some kind of flashback or something in the beginning of the game? Like, of this girl?
Hmm.
Isn't this the thing that happened?
There's no one
I feel
single
like that
reason, but
happened.
I
thought
feel
I
like,
just
yes.
wanted
I
to
feel like I
serve
might have
independence.
said that it might have been his mom or something.
I mean,
Or some kind of
the situation
remembrance
back
of
at
his
home
mom,
isn't
but it
exactly
might be her.
ideal, and this seemed like a good way to get out.
Or
of
we
it.
might be making this all up.
More, I
I don't
guess.
even really know if we said that at all or if that happened.
I see.
Well, it sounds like I think that happened.
Sounds like I'm
Um,
probably in the minority then.
Yes, you are redheaded. You are definitely in the
I wasn't
minority.
intending on coming here at all
Um,
originally. I wanted to do something completely different.
It really seems like Green's been kind of
Yeah,
hush
you
hush
said you were
on
really hoping you'd get into a
where
music
he's from and kind of like his lineage.
Oh yeah.
And Laura is kind of like
Well, I wasn't that
It almost
serious
feels like
about it or
he's
anything.
like either the son of some like skilled swordsman or something that's his dad,
What
or
about you, Rean?
maybe
knows
like
him.
Last holdout, and
Yeah.
since you're the one who brought it up, it's only fair you answer the question too.
See, look, he's not gonna give a good answer, or at least not a
Wanted to
descriptive.
find myself, I guess.
See,
Find yourself?
not descriptive at all.
Huh?
way to go, Green.
But yeah, like she's always in the background,
Makes it
just
sound
like
a much
kind of
bigger deal
eyeing
than
him
it
and
actually is.
not wanting to
That's the best way I can
say
think
what's
of
on her
it.
mind sometimes.
Nothing wrong with
Maybe
that.
there's a
Going on a journey of
some
self-discovery.
kind of parasite up in her crotch.
It's actually a pretty cool answer.
She doesn't know how to talk about it.
Yeah, I had no idea you were such a romanticist. You sure don't come across as one.
I think she's
Shouldn't have
got
said
a
anything.
parasite up in there.
Yes, please. We only have until tomorrow evening, so we need to get an early start.
Don't even look at me.
We
really appreciate
it.
Wow, hello.
Not a problem at all. Have a good night. I made it her voice.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
I'm going to be watching you grab your crotch at night.
But
And-
we're not actually
Yes,
on to something,
voices!
are we?
Yes.
Until we
I want to shut off my brain so badly right now.
I want to
It doesn't
shut
look
off
like
my
that's
brain that
happening
doesn't
anytime soon.
exist. I'm the dumb blonde. Meh.
Wow.
Ha!
Said the
ha! She seems to have forgotten all about the room situation, and I'm not about to remind her.
Rean,
Da da da.
Sex time!
I was unsure whether to ask or not, but I've decided that this question bears answering.
Can
Why
I
have
grab
you
your
chosen
crotch?
to hold back?
Hold back.
What?
Your sword style and technique. It is the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school.
Eight
Is it
blades, one blade. I mean, shut up.
Popularized by the sword hermit, Yoon Ka-Fai, it combines the best elements of other Eastern sword styles. Those who master any of its forms are referred to as a divine blade, and are said to understand the true nature of all things.
That's super cool.
You certainly know an awful lot about it. I
Seems
didn't
to
think it
suck
was
an awful lot.
particularly
Rean's
renowned
seeming
around
cooler
here.
and
Think about
cooler
it.
based on some stuff.
We of the Arcade School consider the studying of other swordsmanship styles to be an essential part of our training. In addition, my father once told me, if you follow the path of the sword, it is only a matter of time before you encounter a follower of the 8 Leaves.
Your father said that?
Yes.
It's an honor to be acknowledged by the Radiant Blade Master himself. I'm nothing special, though. I'm just a dropout who's never even been able to progress past beginner level. I did train under Master Ka-Fai for a while, but I started to feel like I couldn't go any further with my abilities, and he cut my training short.
So you can go find yourself.
So I'm really not holding
It's
back.
typical.
Honest. I actually kind of feel like I'm dirtying the good name of the 8 Leaf School, in fact. But this is my limit. I'm sorry I can't quite live up
Well
to the
then.
expectation.
He's only about or less
You have
cool
no reason to apologize to me.
than
This is a matter you must come to terms with on
I
your
was
own.
thinking he was.
Him knowing like one of the coolest named swordsman styles in the land
Well,
is
I'll admit
pretty
to some
cool.
Disappointment. I was hoping you'd prove to be a good sparring partner. I'm going to practice outside for a bit.
She's actually a trap.
Please go and finish
She
your
wants the
report
sword
with
fight.
Elisa and Elliot.
I'd sword fight her any day.
I'll leave it to you. That was kind of... Oh, jealousy.
There's a lot he doesn't want to talk about, huh? I can see in his eyes sometimes that he's bottling something up and trying really hard to keep anyone else from noticing.
He killed
You
his
noticed
master.
it too? You sure have taken
Yes.
quite an interest in him.
I was just trying to work out the best time to apologize, that's all. It's not like I've been consciously paying attention to him or anything, honestly.
Rean's not the only one bottling up his feelings, though, is he? You've been doing the same thing.
I...
Tsundere. Or did it?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Yes, I guess I have. So speaking of sword fighting, I was watching an episode of Gintama yesterday, and
Yes.
all right, so a couple of the main characters, turned into cats,
You're moving up in the world.
and they're trying to they gave up on becoming humans again. So they're trying. Oh, rank B6. I don't know if that's good. Oh yeah, it's increased. But so to fight, they're swordsmen. To fight. All right, 2 of them turned into cats. 1 turned into a gorilla because it's an ongoing joke that he's like a gorilla. One of the cats ripped off his tail. One of the main characters ripped off his tail and used it as a sword. Then the gorilla grabbed his big old dick and started fighting with that. He just slapped somebody right upside the head with it. And it was
Keep up the good work.
the greatest.
Wow.
It was all blurred out, but it was like that. For everyone listening, it was big. It was like up to his head.
Ryan just like signed a length of about 4 liters of soda stacked up on top of each other.
Yes.
2-liter bottles of soda.
And he was just smacking fools in the face with his big old Johnson. Here are our tasks for the day. The market manager left them with me. Thank you. We have more tasks. I didn't realize we had more tasks in this area. Field study
I
day
already
2.
hate it.
Do you?
Nah, I don't.
A large, ferocious, ferocious beast has been sighted in the West Celtic Highway. We'd all be happier if someone killed it. It's a Zwardar. Poor Zwardars, they're always getting killed.
Man.
Stone bridge leading to the Heimdallr. Alright, so you gotta go to the West Highway. This one... Stall. Alright, just gotta go down and speak to Lizzie.
Even fewer than yesterday. Maybe he gave us less work to do because he knew we were going back to Trista today.
Sounds about right. He is about very considerate man. The last train headed your way leaves here about 9 tonight. You get those done quick enough, you can have dinner. What's wrong with you? We greatly appreciate your kindness. Shall we get started then?
Shall we? Sounds good. Looks like today's tasks are all optional.
So we're definitely doing them, bitch. Hey Laura, I wanted to apologize for what I said to you yesterday evening.
Rean.
As I told you then, this is a matter you must come to terms with on your own. It is not something for which an apology is required. That's not really what I mean. I wanted to apologize for making light of the way of the sword. She loves it. What I said about being a dropout who's never been able to progress past beginner level was disrespectful. To Master Kafai, to the school I follow, and to the path of the sword itself. And for those reasons, I feel it was inappropriate of me to say what I said. So, I'm sorry. If that's the case, then there is one other person you should be apologizing to as well.
Yourself.
I can't pretend to know much about your personal circumstances, but regardless of one's background or social standing, one should always be able to live with pride in him or herself. Thus, if you truly did make light of yourself and your own abilities, this is an act of shame for which you owe yourself recompense. Recompense. Let me ask you a question, Rean. Do you like the path of the sword? You asked me too fast. It's not really a matter of liking it or disliking it. I don't think. It's a part of my life, an inseparable part of who I am. That's all I wanted to hear. I feel exactly the same way. Laura!
So you are friends again now, then?
Were we not? There was never any rift between us that I knew about. Indeed, this was all handled rather neatly, I felt.
As you both know, never mind. I feel like at the end of your training, it's time to devise a plan to get you two back together.
Whoa. You did what now? It would seem we've caused you undue concern.
Jeez, can we just move on?
Looks like the ground's dried after the rainfall, so to speak. Glad to see you all looked a bit less gloomy. Do you get anything for this?
Margo! We've got trouble! Big trouble!
And on that trouble, we need to call it
Time to
an
go.
episode. Until next time.
Time to stretch and just grab my crotch.
Yes. We're gonna grab our crotch.